WOW is Westport Walks on weekdays. It's trying to encourage children to come to school the greener way, whatever choice they make, be it to walk, cycle or park and stride or carpool.
And this morning we had the return of Westport Walks Wednesdays, and instead of being just Wednesdays, it's going to be weekdays, so we're promoting green travel every day of the week, where all the schools in Westport were joining together to go to school in a green way.
Essentially what we're doing here in Westport with Smart Travel is create a network of greenways. There are cycling and pedestrian routes, and if you're a mother with a child, you can walk to your neighbour's housing estate or residential area without meeting a car, safely on a greenway, be it cycling, skateboarding, rollerblading or walking.
Smarter travel is great. It's using the car less, using your legs more, cycling, walking. My little girl scooted to school this morning, so whatever you can do to get the cars off the road, it's a great thing.
I work with green schools mainly, and those that are working towards their 4th green flag, and that's promoting sustainable modes of transport, which would be walking, cycling, park and stride or carpooling or taking the bus to school, trying to reduce the private car on the school run.
We've been asking the teachers and the people who come in how they got to school, and we stuck it up, the sticker up on the sticker board.
It says, let your feet do the talking, save the earth, start walking. And there was a lot of park and strides and lots of walks. We had one carpool.
The facilities are absolutely fantastic in Westport, and there are locations throughout the town where it is free for parents to park so that they can park their car, walk down the greenway and arrive at their various schools around the town. So that has made it very parent and child friendly for us to get here safely in the mornings.
This town is completely revolutionised by the greenway. But there's so many people now walking, running, walking their dogs. It's in the last 2 years, it's a phenomenal turnaround.
For much of the last century, road transportation has been the dominant form of transport in Ireland and in Europe. And recently, in the Department of Transport in Dublin, they've created a new small Smarter Travel unit, and they're looking at alternative modes of transport. And to do this, they launched this competition called the Smarter Travel competition, where local authorities like ourselves could participate on a competitive basis for funding. And we won this funding as the Smarter Travel demonstration town.
Everybody is very enthusiastic about the programme. Children themselves learn about road safety. The car can be very isolating if you're going from A to B every day, whereas if everybody is walking together or cycling together, they get an opportunity to chat and have fun, and it really lifts everyone's spirits.
I suppose this is our Smarter Travel octagon walking gauge, which is a very useful map where we've superimposed the number of minutes on the map it takes to get from any point in the town right to the heart of the town, in the town centre where the octagon is. So for instance, if you needed to walk from the harbour area right into the town centre, you can see it takes 13 minutes. And what we could do with this is superimpose this gauge on top of any college or school in the town centres.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea, because people's perceptions are often that it takes so much longer to walk somewhere than it actually does, and that it's 3 times faster to cycle. So if we had this for walking and for cycling as well.
There's 2 really important strands to the Smarter Travel component in Westport. First is the building of the infrastructure, so physically the works are there for people to travel from A to B by bike or walking. And secondly, there's the winning hearts and minds, getting the people out on the greenway, getting the schools involved and getting the whole town involved in this healthy form of transport.
Yeah, they're very enthusiastic in National School, and I find I work with secondary schools as well, and what they learn in National School, it stays with them towards secondary schools. So it's great that they learn the basis there, and to learn early about road safety and to enjoy walking and to enjoy cycling, that it stays with them forever.
Okay guys, you know today is Westport Walks Wednesday. So how many people took public transport?
Well, at the beginning of the year we got together and we were wondering how we could improve on the ways we got to school. So we came up with the idea of having point systems in each of the classes, and we give the classes points for tidiness, energy, litter and if they cycle to school. And the class who gets the most points will be rewarded. I think we're going to go on a trip for the class who wins, so it's really motivating each class.
We cycled to school today from Newport and it took us about an hour, which is 8 miles. There's a new greenway set up, so it just connects from Achill to Westport.
We're going next Wednesday and the week after, because there's the thing in the school now where you get a free lunch or a free breakfast if you do it 3 weeks. So
because Westport Walks Wednesday free lunch this week, so that's why we did it really.
Starting the programme, it would have been based on the environment and the environmental benefits of reducing the number of cars that were coming to school. But since we started, there's been added benefits to the programme, whether it be increasing your physical activity. People in the community are talking more and chatting on the way to school. And also there's a nice quietness on the WOW days or the Westport Walk weekdays, where that there's less cars on the road, so there's less noise, and it's a really nice atmosphere around the town.
It really has improved. Like, we've seen so many people walking and cycling in the last few weeks.
Last year there was no one cycling
at all.
We went around with surveys and we asked what was the problem, have they bikes and stuff. And now this year we've really enforced it, and now they're really taking it upon themselves to do it.
So we're hoping that the children who are full of enthusiasm will pass on the word to their parents and indeed to the wider community, and encourage them also to travel to school the greener way.